Hey everyone, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here. Gonna go over today's trades and overall review of the day. Um, Pretty strong day. Besides not having much size in my positions, we'll just start off with my trades. Here we are with Otrk, 2 for 2 on it today. Only trades, and right from the morning, I recognized my watch list was weak. Nothing was working out, so I stuck to what was on the gappers. And OTRK was the strongest one in my opinion. It had strong news, it had a nice gap, and with this nice little fade, I saw a possibility of shorts being trapped. If they fail to break it down, we can get a nice reversal. And that's exactly what happened over the open price and VWAP reclaim. The news here is good news on their data. So it was strong enough, kept some buyers coming in, propped it up. And let me just get rid of the annotations. Let me zoom in for you guys, make it easier. So here we got the nice move and just simply a failure to break down. It kept holding key levels. This one was a really nice play, held all the key levels very well. As you can see here, we got the nice gap up over the breakout, and also this area right here around 91. There's a key level, and I was mapping out on the live stream if it kept holding 90 cents, one-ish, that region, we can see a reclaim of 106 in VWAP to give a push to at least the 130s here, where I saw the initial resistance. And if it kept holding up, we can get a push up to the 160s, 170s. And the first move, I had small size, so once we got a strong push, it got halted. I just had a market order, and it got executed right at the open at 131 on the little quick dip. My average was 110, only 600 shares, nothing significant, but still able to make a little over $100 in a matter of 20 minutes or so, a little under. Very nice to see within the half an hour of market open. With a small account, you take that and you just let those singles add up. And within a few months, I'll have a few more thousand under my belt, and I'll be able to really size up and um, really take advantage of these moves and make some serious cash of it. Even if it's the same percentage gain, money wise, it'll be a lot better. But then we got the failure to break down once more. It kept holding open price. Then we got higher lows, reclaim a VWAP. I saw a little bit of a demand perk here, and that got me interested in this. So I took a stab at it. 500 shares at 123. Was considering adding, but also considered if it failed, I'm going to be taking 10-cent loss. And that's why I also hesitated with adding big here, as if it did fail and it plummeted, I might be cutting this down at 94 cents, and I don't want that big of a loss. So played it smart, a little bit too safe, but still was able to get a decent profit. And then this one here, got it for 30 cents, same deal. Just saw the demand growing as it kept going higher and higher, threatening the high daybreak. And then once it burst through high day, it got halted at 146, and we got another solid, decent gap on when it unhalted. Got out at 153. Got lucky there with that exit, and that was it. Sold near the high both times. Very happy of how I executed this. Besides the small size, kept holding key levels. Was just thinking like a short seller, seeing that it's failing to break down. And if I were to be a short in on the first resistance area, this is kind of a disappointment. Decent little angle to profit, but still holding key areas, making higher lows on the chart, and it worked out just beautifully. Other plays, CYAD did not expect this massive continuation. I wouldn't even call it massive continuation, really. It went from 250 to 3. Not too bad of a move, 20%. Kind of choppy, but missed out on this. This one here, clearly shorts failed to break this thing down, and it came back alive here, kept holding up. VWAP held, and then from there higher lows for another burst, but from there it wasn't really much more. So 3 is holding a solid resistance. The higher this goes, the better. I wouldn't be trading this any longer for a move higher. We'll just be waiting for the multi-day bounce when we get the pullback. Speaking of multi-day bounces, Megl, if you've been watching, went over my loss recently on this. We got a nice little weak bounce here, and I thought, okay, this is still failing to break down. It's holding around 2. If it can keep doing that, we can get another push higher after this weak bounce. And I had half my position. I sold half of my shares. At 1,000 shares, 500 shares were sold for $75 loss. And then I ended up stopping out here. Just had enough of this. Got a little emotional. Sold out for a $100 loss. So I was $175 lost on a multi-day bounce, breaking a little bit of my rules as well, taking that for a swing because you don't know how low this can go before it reverses. But then it kept holding too. Got a little fake out, but it kept holding, and this is the bounce I was looking for. And here this thing is holding up very well. I hope this sets up for a breakout play tomorrow and doesn't just take off here after hours. But this is very nice. This would have been played as a break over 240 and would have captured this initial move here. Just unfortunate how it played out. You know, the market doesn't need to do what you want. You gotta follow what's working and what it's telling you. So, should have cut my losses quick last week. Grew too big, and here we are seeing this just punch right in the gut, honestly. Kind of annoying. Besides that, there really wasn't much, unless I'm forgetting something. It was really just a couple of movers. Less action today, I would say. But nonetheless, there was some opportunity, and we captured. So, just want to go over recognizing how a short squeeze can set up. Just looking for that trap, failure to break down, keep holding key areas. It helped that there was news with Otrk. But yeah, that's all it is. Just trying to get our entries at key areas with good risk reward. This one had some good range as well. Was looking to buy it in the low ones to test the 130s. That's not bad at all. And then the second time around, the 120s to test the 160s, 170s. Not bad at all either. So there was range, and we captured it. That's all it really was. Strong volume on the day. Can't complain about a play like this. It just kept holding up. So if you missed out on this or you took a loss, just good lesson here on how to approach this with these plays. It's nice to get it near a dip buy as it's hugging a key area. In this case, the key area